Hello everyone, welcome to our first virtual Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead program. Today I'm going to be explaining to you the meaning of the altar. So let's get started. Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead is a celebration of life and death. While it originated in Mexico, it is celebrated all around Latin America with colorful calaveras and calacas. These are skulls and skeletons. What does the ofrenda symbolize? Ofrendas are an essential part of the Day of the Dead celebrations. The ofrenda word means offering in Spanish. They are also altars or altares, but they are not for worship. Ofrendas are set up to remember and honor a memory of our ancestors. Why do people make the ofrendas? Ofrendas are shrines built to remember and honor people that have died. They're to keep the memory of that person alive through this tradition and remembering them every year. They also will put food, drink, or anything else that person liked. What are the three levels of the ofrenda? The first tier, which is on top, identifies who is being invited to the altar, or the altar. The second tier is used to encourage the dead to feel welcome and comfortable. The third tier, which is set up to returning of the dead and refresh themselves upon arrival to the altar. The next thing they put are little sugar skulls. They represent a departed soul, which sometimes they put their name on the forehead of the skull and put on the ofrenda, or also they put it in the gravesite. November 1st and November 2nd is known as All Souls Day. Dia de los Muertos, sometimes it's called Dia de los Difíciles Difuntos. So November 1st are actually to honor the children that died on November 1st. On November 2nd, we honor the adults. We have photographs that are placed on the altar of the deceased. Anything that belonged to the person that died, like their favorite tools, their favorite food, anything that was their favorite. Papel picado, which is up there on top, is a decorated tissue paper that represents the wind and fragility of life. The marigolds, which are the flowers. Food, fruit, any religious symbol that you want to add on there. A glass of water is often placed on the altar to quench the thirst of the deceased and strengthen their way back to their journey. A candle, which is fire, a form of candles or torches are symbol of our loved ones who have deceased relatives and are guiding light to their journey. Papel picado on the ofrenda, which is usually either hung above or on the altar. This one represents the life and death, the wind and tranquility, so they can come without being afraid. Incense is also placed on the altar. It's a way to purify the souls of the dead and to ward off evil spirits. Toys are used mostly for children that have passed away, and we put them on the altar or the ofrenda. Thank you for joining us on our virtual Dia de los Muertos. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a lot of stuff about this tradition. Please come and visit our altar at Robidoux Library. Goodbye, thanks.